It's really hard out here. I'm so sick of... I'm already feeling beaten down. It's tough. After sleeping last night, I decided that now was the good time to try to find that idol again. Even though Exile Island has been relocated, the clues still apply. So that means that the idol is still somewhere in here that's familiar in location to the last time. Crew 2. If time is of the essence, I'd suggest you get moving. Reach for the highest peaks, searching in places that are quite soothing. What does that mean? With Tribal Council looming tonight, I'm gonna attend tonight's Tribal Council. I'm about to go back to my camp even. So I need to find this idol because I am so scared about my position in this tribe right now. Once again, I came up empty. It's so exhausting, and now I'm in a dire position with my tribe. I just need to go back to camp and work hard to make sure that it's not me, otherwise I'm done. There we go. That'll be a much better place to sleep, you know, after our business tonight. Yeah, I mean, it only makes sense that we finally got to use this frickin' thing. So everything's just been kind of awkward around camp, to say the least. Everyone is just kind of doing their own thing, and frankly, all that's buzzing in my head, and I'm sure it's buzzing in everyone else's, is who gets voted off now?
So, what are you guys thinking about tonight? I mean, I haven't really made any decisions.
I made my decision a long time ago.
You have?
Yeah. Sasha. I mean, think about it. Sasha, I don't know what her deal is, but she just gets on my nerves. And Sasha's my vote tonight. I'm not going to speak for the two of you, but Sasha's not in our Bear Alliance. So for me, she's good to go. I'm voting for Sasha. I think that she really friggin' irked me when Jessica voted off. And frankly, I can't stand seeing her anymore. And on top of that, she's deliberately trying to avoid me, you know? She didn't even try to help me out in the challenge today, or yesterday, and I can kind of blame her for our loss. I mean, we have to put into account those strengths, right? And Sasha's strong. I don't care. I want her gone. I think that it's just the best thing for us to do.
But what do you think?
I think that she's really strong. I think Sasha could still benefit us. But at the same time, it will keep the Bears together longer. And if Punch and Sasha are going to keep fighting like that again, then we're in serious trouble. We have to break that tension, you know? I know that there are other people who have been struggling, but for me, I feel like Sasha and Punch's rift is priority right now. If we cut off one end, then maybe the other will be settled.
I don't feel good about this at all, Shadow. I really don't.
What's concerning you?
I mean, no one's been talking to me. Has anyone been talking to you?
No, and that does worry me.
Right now, the vote is completely up in the air. I can't tell who's going home, who's talking to who. Sasha's my only friend out here anymore, so I really hope that it's not me or her that goes.
I mean, to me, it's just a real concerning thing, you know?
Concerning about what?
Who's gonna go home? I'm nervous. Guys, you're thinking way too hard. It's easy. Chun-Li.
Huh?
Chun-Li. Chun-Li's your vote. Don't talk to anybody else about it. We got the numbers. I don't know what Punch and Eric are gonna do, but I know for a fact that we have the numbers to get Chun-Li out. So don't you guys worry about it. You guys are safe. It's fine.
Are you 100% on that, dude?
Trust me, I have it covered.
I mean, I guess we don't have any other choice at this point.
If it keeps us both in this game, I'll do it. I mean, I'm willing to take the benefit of the doubt on Spark right now.
Oh. I hope it pays off.
This vote is going to be incredibly easy. It's going to be very straightforward, and I'm honestly excited for it because Chun-Li is going to go home.
Chun-Li has been the weakest link. He's already survived 3 days longer than he should have. Plus, he could have this immunity idol thingy. And if he has that, that gives him even more power. And he's already the weakest link. If the weakest link has that much power, we better watch out. So, it's an easy peasy lemon squeezy vote for me. However, just to be safe, I did have to get confirmation with Beth. So just for the final time, I know I've pestered you, but we're good, right? Yes, for the 100th time, we're good. Trust me. There's just this whole chance of, you know, an immunity idol. And plus, he's just not performing in the challenges. I don't even know how he's a martial arts guy, for that matter. Everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, I know that. It's just gonna be, you know... we're gonna sleep a lot easier knowing that our tribe can really start to come together after tonight. You held up your end of the bargain, I'll hold up mine. Trust me. This timing is awful. I did not want to go to tribal council this early. Are you kidding me? Coming back here, and now I'm in a really bad position because I promised Spark that if we lost again, I would write Chun-Li's name down and vote him off. But my Bear Alliance, my Bear Block, has said that they are leaning towards someone else. Sasha, most likely. So now I'm stuck between two alliance groups and but if I'm being honest, I am kind of leaning towards my Bear Alliance. I know I made that promise to Spark, but frankly, the Bears have the numbers right now. And would I throw that? Am I honestly willing to throw that away for Spark's game? I made that move to save myself. God dang it.
So I go back to camp. Tribal Council is on the way. And I have to clear things up right away. I had to get straight to work. I'm already exhausted, but if I sit down, I could be going home. Look, I just want to know what the pages were. I mean, if I'm going home, I understand.
Relax, dude. You're not going home.
What?
Sasha. Sasha's my vote tonight. I'm not writing your name down. If you just write Sasha, you'll be good.
I mean, it's not an easy call to make, but I'm certainly not writing your name down. I personally think that there's a lot of trust that I can build with you, man. And I'm not writing your name down tonight. And I don't think anyone else here is either. Thanks, guys. That means a lot. Thank you. I honestly was rather touched by their decision to keep me in the game. So, because they were honest with me, I chose to be honest with them. It could be a big mistake, but I decided to tell them the truth about the idol. I didn't find the idol. It's somewhere on this island thing, and it's really hard to find. Even with 2 clues, I have yet to find it. And I'm telling you guys this because I trust you both, and I think that what you guys told me was not true enough that I could tell you. So I thank you guys for that.
So when Chun-Li pulled me and Eric aside and told us about the idol, and that he didn't have it, that's exactly what someone with the idol would say. It actually makes me even more sketchy of Chun-Li. You know, I wasn't even 100% sure on who I was voting for, but now Chun-Li could so easily say that to feign our trust. And frankly, if I don't vote him out, then I could be keeping the idol in the game. I don't know Chun-Li enough to take his word for that. So now, I've got to make a real tough call tonight. Because somebody is going to come back here with a broken promise. Well, Atari, welcome back to another Tribal Council.
So it's been a really rough 6 days for you guys. Back-to-back losses, no real comfort so far, and based off the last tribal council, this was a pretty split group. Eric, how is this group now, 6 days in versus 3?
I personally think that hopefully tonight's going to create a much better dynamic. I think that this tribe ultimately has a lot of potential, but we are failing to find that potential because we keep finding dividends within our group.
Shadow, if there are divisions amongst this tribe, what exactly do you think can happen to ultimately progress not just yourself, but this whole tribe?
I think the one thing that we're lacking right now is unity. You know, IQ beat us yesterday because they were working as a team. They had unity and we didn't. And if that happens again, then it's just going to get worse and worse for us.
Let's talk a little bit about Exile Island once again. Chun-Li, it was your second time going. Have you had any luck finding the idol? And if you have, do you think that makes you a bigger target or a bigger asset for other people?
You know what, I think it's actually been a burden because I've been staying away from my tribe. I want to know these people, I want to play with them. And so far all that's happened is, oh, I get to go somewhere else and find a little medallion or whatever it is, which I failed to do.
Spark, do you think Chun-Li's telling the truth when he says that he doesn't have the immunity idol?
I'll let my vote decide that.
Punch, how are you basing your vote off tonight?
Put simply, our tribe has a poison in it. Regardless of strength, regardless of trust, there is a cancer amongst this tribe, and we need to get rid of it.
How about you, Beth? How are you basing your vote tonight?
There are a lot of factors when it comes to getting a vote off, and we're all familiar with that. I just hope that after tonight's vote, regardless of who goes home, that this tribe can wake up and realize that we are playing Survivor.
Well, with that said, I guess there's nothing else to be said between you guys. Let's get to the vote. Before we do, I will point out that this is the first tribal council where the hidden immunity idol can be played. So if one of you has it, present it to me before the votes are read, and any votes cast against you tonight will not count. With that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. Shadow, you'll start us off.
So I'm voting for Chun-Li tonight. I just hope that this vote gets me through to tomorrow. I think you're a weak link, honestly, and yeah, that's all I can say. I think you're a weak link.
I'm really nervous tonight, but I was told that this is the vote. So, sorry.
Alright then, I will now tally the votes. The votes right here. Now, if somebody has the hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now is the time to do it. Alright then, no immunity idol will be played tonight. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person with the most votes will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I will now read the votes. The first vote, Sasha. Chun-Li.
1 vote Sasha, 1 vote Chun-Li.
Sasha. Chun-Li.
We're tied. 2 votes Sasha, 2 votes Chun-Li.
Sasha.
That's 3 votes Sasha.
Chun-Li.
We are tied. 3 votes Sasha, 3 votes Chun-Li.
1 vote remaining. And the final vote. The second person voted out of Survivor Plush Island. Sasha.
Dang it! What?
Sasha, I'm afraid I need you to come up here with me.
Sasha, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Well, it looks like once again this was a split group. Despite what may be happening at Aiku, one thing is for certain about this tribe. You guys are not working as a tribe. How long will it take for you guys to realize that? Only time will tell. I guess I got voted off because I shot myself in the foot. There's nothing else much I can say about that. It's my own fault I'm out. I do ultimately wish Shadow the best of luck. As for everyone else, let's see them come back from this. I hope that maybe someday that I can have another chance to play this game, because I learned a lot about myself and I learned I had a lot of strength, and yeah, I was out early, but frankly I'm proud.